Right now, the search is on for the shooter or shooters who are responsible for this crime. And we're getting a better idea of what exactly happened around 1:30 this morning at Cameo Nightclub in Linwood in the East End. So here's a look inside the club at the entrance, where you can see there's some items tossed around, giving you an idea of some of the chaos that must have taken place as people ran for their lives to get out of there. Here's what we know. It was about 1:30 this morning when police believe several people fired shots inside the Kellogg Avenue nightclub after some sort of dispute on the dance floor. It was crowded, about 200 people inside, ages 18 and older.
27-year-old O'Brien Spike died at the scene. 15 others, as I said, were also shot. Their conditions range from stable to now 2 in critical condition. And we've also learned several people were hurt running away, but they didn't need medical assistance. Right now, there are no arrests, but witnesses are being encouraged now to come forward to police. We have team coverage tonight of this deadly nightclub shooting.
Yeah, reporters looking into the investigation, the condition of the victims, the history of the club, and how local officers helped to save some lives. We begin with WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes, who's live at the scene for us right now. Todd?
Yeah, Mike and Sheree, right now here at the Cameo nightclub, aside from this pouring and driving rain, things are fairly quiet. A much different scene than was the case overnight. You know, Cincinnati's mayor calls the people who opened fire here in this club evil and says what happened is an outrageous crime. A big crowd at this club rushed to get out as the gunfire started, a mass shooting in the middle of the night.
The bar was very crowded, approximately a couple of hundred people.
During a Sunday morning news conference, Cincinnati Police Chief Elliot Isaac described what happened.
Several local men got into some type of a dispute inside the bar, and it escalated into shots being fired from several individuals.
As the gunfight unfolded, clubgoers searched frantically for exit signs.
You have innocent people shot just for going out to have a good time. That's totally unacceptable. It's totally evil. 16
people were hit by bullets, and police say one man, 27-year-old O'Brien Spikes, died. City leaders quickly ruled out terrorism, but the mayor says that's of little consequence to the victims. Why the dispute Chief Isaac mentioned ended with gunfire in a crowded club remains unclear.
There's no reason that anyone should ever feel like they can go into a club, shoot a club up because they're upset with someone who disrespected them or otherwise hurt them earlier in the day. So, you know, I continue to say, yes, guns kill people, but people kill people.
The situation could have been even worse if not for 4 off-duty police officers who were patrolling the club's parking lot.
People are running away because they have the natural fear because shots are being fired. Our people are running in, and that makes you very, very proud.
Now, no arrest at this point. I did ask Chief Isaac if it's possible that one or more of the shooters is at a local hospital with injuries. The chief said at this point, detectives simply don't know. Reporting live tonight, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.
Todd, do police have any idea how the shooters got the guns into the place?
Yeah, Mike, that is a critical question. Chief Isaac saying that the club owners, they wand patrons, they also pat them down, but at this point, police simply aren't sure how those guns got in. They did obviously make it inside, and as a result, one man is dead and at least 2 people are in critical condition. Mike?
And Todd, definitely a show of force there. We saw it at the Solidarity at the news conference. We've heard the scene described as chaotic many times. What's your impression of the police response? Were they overwhelmed?
You know, from everything I've heard, it seemed like their training kicked in quickly. In fact, Acting Fire Chief Roy Winston really credited police with being able to go inside the club here overnight, secure the scene in a hurry, so firefighters could then go in and do their best to save lives without being worried about their own safety. Mike?
All right, Todd Dykes live for us at the Cameo nightclub in Linwood. Thanks so much.
All right.